Jonah. Jonah, God called Jonah to go and preach to the Ninevites, right? Jonah said, nah, I ain't preaching to no Ninevites, I'm going to Spain. Right. You know what God did? He caused a big fish to come up and swallow him and take him all the way back to preach to the Ninevites.
What kind of fish was that?
Yeah, what kind of fish?
Well, they say a whale, but in the Hebrew, right, in the Hebrew, it says a big fish in the Hebrew.
So you telling me you actually believe a fish swallowed him and brought him back?
Absolutely, absolutely. I believe it.
Hold on, man. You see, I'm saying this. We know that a whale can only swallow nothing no more bigger than an orange.
But it wasn't a whale.
I know. That's what I understand this. I understand this perfectly.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is, what kind of entity swallowed this man whole? Hey, did he make it out alive? Did he make it out alive? So this big ass fish swallowed this man whole, and couldn't die.
Hold up. Can I read this?
I'm going.
Well, wait a minute. Can I read this?
And he couldn't digest them. So what? The fish threw him up.
Exactly. Funnily enough, it threw him up right on the
fish. Y'all believe this?
Yeah, I believe it. I believe it. No, I do. I'm being honest with you. But the elder called for Job 41.
Big ass fish. We're gonna swallow a big ass man and not digest him. Never mind if the fish exists or not. Let's get into the fact that fish didn't digest them.
You don't know nothing about the Bible.
Hold on. What I'm saying is, hold on.
Dinosaurs walk the earth. Do you agree that dinosaurs walk?
Yeah, but I don't know about no dinosaurs that throw back up a man after he ate him. What I'm saying is, after 3 days, hold on, a human.
It wasn't a whale. It wasn't a whale. The white man said.
Hold on, a human being.
It wasn't a whale.
A human being stayed inside of a fish for 3 days. The fish swallowed the human being. The human being stayed alive for 3 days inside that fish.
Yeah.
And then the human being comes out. And we're also going to say that the fish controlled his body in such a way that he didn't try to digest the man. He just let the man chill out like this.
His bile stopped producing.
Man,
that's why.
Hey, look. The white man. Hey, look. The white man can't even go to the bottom of the sea.
No, there's something in your body.
He hasn't even discovered all of the living creatures under the sea. The white man thinks he got everything. He ain't got shit, man.
That's right. There's creatures on this planet that the white man haven't discovered. That's why they're always exploring. Listen.
The fish thing is, we got to get back to that. We got to find another day for this fish conversation. You know what I'm saying? Y'all not getting away with the big fish.
We go to something else.
Y'all not going to get away with that.
Let me read this. There's an entity.
Y'all almost have it too. Y'all should have never read that fish verse.
The fish.
I was about to convert.
You can't think too much. All right?
I was about to convert into the fish.
Well, if the Lord wants you, wait a minute.
The Lord was with me up until the point. Your name, brother? Just making sure. They said that you said it was okay to rape 12-year-old girls. I don't know if that's true.
I already brought that up.
Okay, good. That's what I want.
Slander.
That's what I'm saying. I wanted to know. I didn't put that on you. I didn't put it on you.
So you know what I thought? Which we teach now, is that when you go into the law in the ancient world, men, if they saw a woman that they like, they can grab the woman up and rape the woman, man. and we're going to read the scriptures. All right? Hell no, you didn't have no problem with that.
The Lord has no problem with that.
No, but that's not good law.
Well, let me say this. Let me say this.
The Lord didn't have a problem with men raping a 12-year-old or any woman that they saw on sight.
The Lord didn't have a problem with it.
Why you David B? Okay.
But you know what you're thinking? See, you were brought up in this man's fool system, so that's how you think. That's how you think. But back in the ancient world, if you saw, we're talking about, grab a woman, man.
And God had no problem with this.
Of course not. Let me tell you something, man. I mean, I don't want to speak like this around a woman, you know. But I'm gonna say this, man. Let me say this, bro. Let me say this.
I'm listening.
Most women dream about that.
Yeah, it's true.
All right? Most women fantasize about that, man.
Can I tell you something?
All right? Hey, man, my Ephraimite woman, when we used to do our thing, she used to say, well, go in the room and put clothes on, put a mask on, and bust in the door and rape my ass. sex. Okay?
I was
And
dealing
you
with a
know,
woman
when you
the
do that
same
with a
way.
woman,
One thing.
most of the women don't report that shit.
No, but listen.
They out there, brother.
But
They
let's
out
not
there,
get lost.
brother.
Let's not get lost. 12.
Women like
No,
to
bro.
go rape people, man.
We're not
Of
telling.
course.
It's not all right. In this society, it's not all right.
The scripture said you can do it.
But you're saying that.
But you don't do that.
But the scripture say you can.
the Lord.
But you know what the scriptures also
When
say?
they
you can
don't
kill
allow us to do as the Lord would have permitted.
Well, it's true. Yes, that's true.
And as far now, I'm talking in terms of raping a woman on sight if I wanted to.
First of all, the woman that
Go to the scripture. Go to the scripture.
yeah, the scripture answers it better.
That's scripture.
Yeah.
Deuteronomy
scriptures talk,
22
man.
and 25.
Let the scriptures talk.
But if a man find a betrothed damsel in the field, and the man force her, I'm sorry, verse 28. My bad. Verse 28.
Ain't in there now.
Yeah.
Come on, don't be putting words in the Bible.
Yeah, verse 28.
Yeah, relax.
If a man find a damsel that is a virgin, which is not betrothed,
The word virgin, by the way, is a Hebrew word. Let me see if I remember. Bathwala. All right. Now the prophecy of Mary, a virgin shall conceive. The word there, virgin, is ayalama, which means young woman of marriageable age.
Gotcha.
Virgin in here means bathwala, virgin, a woman that never been, hit, so to speak.
Gotcha.
Exactly.
if a man find a damsel that is a virgin, which is not betrothed, and lay hold on her, and lie with her, and they be found, then the man that lay with her shall give unto the damsel's father 50 shekels of silver,
Dowry.
and she shall be his wife, because he hath humbled her, he may not put her away all his days.
Now, when you go back, and you know the Hebrew,
Now it's
when you
sound
go,
like prostitution now.
No.
he grabbed the woman in the field. The word, no. He humbled it. He gave it to the father after the fact. The word humble, when you go into the Hebrew, the word humble is the word aina. When you look up the word aina, it means to force, to take by force,
Understood.
to arrest. So what does that word mean? Rape. It means rape.
I understand.
Okay.
Now, the next question is this. Now that the Bible has made it clear that it's permissible to rape, why are we still reading the Bible?
Because you know what? Because it's in the Bible. We have faith in the Bible. We have faith in the Most High. Whatever the Most High says, we gotta accept it, man.
The problem is,
You know you know what? You know you remind. Hey, you know you. Of course.
Absolutely.
Once you come into the faith, you know who you remind me of, man. You remind me of Neo. Talking to you remind me of Neo talking to Morpheus, and when he said this is the reality and it was a thermonuclear war, and he showed you what's gonna happen to America, what did he do? He threw up. That's what you're going through, man.
So you telling me, hold up.
Movies.
You telling me if somebody was to rape your grandbaby that's 12 years old, you will be all right with that? God forbid. You will be all right with
In the
that?
kingdom, I couldn't do nothing about it in the kingdom.
In the kingdom of heaven.
In the
Not
kingdom. When
here.
the kingdom is
What do you mean by the
established.
kingdom? This is getting crazy, man.
The
What do you mean
rulership.
by the
We're
kingdom?
looking for a kingdom.
we out here.
We're looking for this white man to go down very soon and for us to come up.
So if y'all got a chance to be on your own land, like the pale Jews is trying to do,
It's not going to happen.
It's not
because
gonna
you know
happen.
what? The Israelite women they're gonna come freely to the men.
That's right.
We're gonna have to beat them off with
We're
a
gonna have to.
baseball bat. You know what I'm saying?
now that day obviously hasn't come yet. So what we're gonna do is talk about.
Wait a minute. Isaiah, what's it? Isaiah 4 and 1.
Do that, man.
Isaiah 4 and 1.
Yeah.
It was the African that raped
I gotta
Daniel.
read that. I gotta read
You
that.
know?
You missed the whole
Hold on,
point.
African, we
You
talking
missed
about
the
the Israelites.
Listen,
All
no,
right,
no,
we
let's
come
the
back to
scripture
the
speak.
Israelites.
Let's let the scripture speak. Isaiah 4 and 1. And in that day, to back up the elder, and in that day 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying we will
Number
eat.
7 means completion.
completion.
1,000 women.
Right.
Case in point, King Solomon had 1,000 women.
Now this
He had, listen, he had 700 wives and 300 concubines.
Women
You know
of
what a
other
concubine is? A woman that you just go in, do your business, and keep it moving. All right?
Yeah, so this is the day that's fast approaching. And in that day 7 women,
I can't
which
wait.
which the brother explained it, 7 women shall take hold of one man. One man.
Yes.
All right? Saying we will eat our own bread, meaning they're going to cook.
You don't gotta pay
now
our
this-
rent. You don't gotta do
Now
nothing.
you see the deep shit about this is that it caters a lot to men. What do women get out of it? Just to get raped? What do they get out of it?
Polight said,
Hold on. Okay.
hold on, look. Polight said the black woman is God, though.
That's right. So she ain't about
And
to
he
get
can
raped
prove
by
it
no
to you in your
Israelite.
Bible, but we ain't gonna go there.
Hey, woman, hey, you know what?
Yeah,
Hey,
but that black woman is God, and no God,
How do you figure?
no culture, no community is about to accept that God would have been all right with a woman being raped.
How do you figure that?
That's your mind. That's your
That's
mind.
not my mind.
That was my mind.
That's my father.
That's your
That's my being a husband.
I thought the same
That's
thing.
my being a man.
I thought the same thing.
A man, a husband, and a father wouldn't condone no doctrine that say at 12 years old or any age that it's permissible for someone to be raped.
Don't give me judges. What is it? Judges 18.
I'm about to say this. No sane man is going to accept the doctrine at this point.
According to who?
You see, they said I was intelligent, but the truth is not with me. But this shit just got insane. Now I let them pass with the fish that ate a whole nigga. I let them pass with that shit. But you ain't getting the rape pass, man.
After his head is opened up, he gonna be flying, man. Just like Neo at the end of the
That's right.
That's
That's
a
right.
joke. Let me ask you a question, brother. Before this keeps going, we have to ask you a question.
Well, let me-
How many of you are fathers here? Just be for real. If you're a father.
I'm a father.
Now, what if someone is overwhelmed by the spirit of the Most High God, and he reads your scripture and he take your daughter and he just rape your daughter? What do you say to that? If he live like you live, walk like you walk, talk like you talk. Because y'all live amongst each other.
Yeah.
Y'all live amongst each other. So what happens when one of y'all feels so overwhelmed by the spirit of God that when you see one of each other's daughters, you just grab her up? You gonna tell one of these brothers here, come on, you know the doctrine. You know how we get when you get.
Well, answer it.
We just told you that.
How would y'all respond?
In this
as
time,
fathers?
We're not gonna let that happen.
that was
But
an
if it did happen,
Hold on.
But if it did happen, you would allow it to happen. Why? Because you go back to the scriptures.
You're supposed to be a brother.
Hold on. You gonna allow one of your brothers to rape your daughter?
You're saying rape as if rape simply means to grab.
No. We talking about. Now we read the verse. We read the verse where someone was.
You got
In
too
the
much
kingdom of
fucking-
heaven, hey,
You got
look,
too much
when I-
fucking-
No. We read the verse, man.
When
You
the
got
kingdom
too
is
much work in
established,
your head.
we're going to get women when they 12 years old.
Right.
All right?
Say it again.
As soon as they start in the kingdom of heaven, when their period starts, that's when they become a woman.
Okay.
All right? So we're going to deal with them when their period starts.
Right.
When their
That's when they're able
monthly
to have
starts.
babies.
Question.
Have sex with them. Have babies, man.
With 12-year-olds?
Brother, there's in the kingdom, we're going to do that, man. We're going to get them young.
Where's this
We're
kingdom?
going to get them young.
And the kingdom is
The
coming.
kingdom is right here, but the Most High is going to establish
But
the
it's okay.
kingdom, all right?
Can I say something?
Don't look up in Google women that were pregnant under the age of 12. You
That's
got
not-
9-year-old women that were pregnant.
But we ain't gonna
You got
deal with no
11-year-old
9-year-old
that were pregnant. As soon as they
So
get
when-
their period,
so when did
they
Eve-
become a woman.
When did Eve
All right?
become a woman? When did Eve become a woman according to the Bible?
When did Eve become a woman?
At what age did she become a woman according to the
It
Bible?
doesn't tell you whenever she got a period. The same thing with marriage.
I got
All right?
your answer right here. I got your answer right
Well,
here.
yeah,
hold on.
why was the woman created?
Hold
That's a
up,
good
the elder
question.
got the
Would have
answer.
been 12 years old.
Hold up, the elder got the answer.
Okay,
Come on.
This is
how old Eve was?
yeah. No, not Eve, but
Oh.
just in general as far
What was
as
the
a
woman
woman.
created for? The brother asked. I think that's a good
Okay,
question.
we'll answer that.
1 Corinthians 7:35.
I can answer that one.
And this I speak for your own profit, not that I may cast a snare upon you, but for that which is comely, and that you may attend upon the Lord without distraction. But if any man think that he behaveth himself uncomely towards his virgin, if she pass the flower of her age, and need so require, let him do what he will, he sinneth not, let them marry. Now when does a woman have the flower of her age? The flower of her age is her period.